zone since 22, 24, 26, 32 ounce pretty blue. Stuff in your puppy, snuffing with my buck stick. 22 cent booty pick, 24 make movie flick, 26 mile high club, 3 Sims in the bathtub, Geechee for the lap up. Pray to God you meet each other and mother some. Ex used to hate me, cause I fucked her best friend. She wanted to be a lesbian, me too. Fat bitch on the E2, back boom on E2, beat you, slide to your own walls. Ebony, POV, met you on Pornhub, hashtag all cats, fat ass, no water, bookings, money daughter.
What's going on? What? It's old, but it's new. It's new. It's new.
Hey guys.
What's going on, everybody out there?
Welcome back.
I am your man C.
Hey.
Jen Strong, lover of life.
Hey,
We in here.
your girl Tia.
Chuck, what's up?
Why your mic all the way up?
Yeah, I don't think I'm mic.
No.
Am I good?
Oh, hey.
We still going. We still.
I'm good.
All right. So yeah.
Okay. You tell me
Yeah.
what
This
it
is another edition of the one, the only, the.
Two Real Radio.
I feel like something funny should come out. We got to figure out something funny to come after that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like a you damn right. No, not that, but something along. If y'all can come up with something, we'll definitely consider that. Yeah, definitely. Hey, I actually saw the guy when I was coming up here early. I saw the guy that actually performs our song. So next month when we have our local month, he's more than happy to come. He didn't even know. I forgot to tell my brother. Didn't even tell him that we were using his song for our show. He had no idea. He was like, "For real, man? That's wonderful." He's a great dude, man. Hell of an artist.
Yeah, let's bring him through.
So yeah, that was coincidental, you know.
I got some questions about that song too, so if he come through, then I can ask.
Yeah,
him,
definitely. That joint dope. That joint dope. I want to take a minute to say, send our prayers out to Jay. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing too well.
That's our normal engineer.
Not exactly sure what happened, but he's not with us right now, so we wanted to send our fucked up to say thoughts and prayers, but you know. No, I mean thoughts and prayers it's so cliche now, you know what I'm saying? But we really do send our thoughts and prayers because we are definitely concerned about the other part of our show, the unseen portion, yeah, you know. But with us tonight we have our man DZ.
Hey. What's up, DZ?
Hey.
All right. So.
Two sides to the show, man. Front side, back. Yeah. All right, what's up?
How's everybody's week going?
My week went well.
Yeah. You having the best week ever? What's going on?
Not the best week, but it went well.
It was a good week.
Chill. You know what I'm saying? How was your week, Chuck?
Why you pull
It
your
was okay.
instead of going in for
It was good.
the double dutch?
No, it was alright. I mean, it just was a regular week, to be honest, man. Nothing even special.
Okay.
Anybody? Anything? Oh, we had a family reunion.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was dope. Family from California. Where else? Will anybody else come further than California? Rain. So we did the same thing 6 years ago, was it? And it rained.
The whole
Same day, same place, same rain. Now this rain was worse. This rain was actually a little bit worse. It was so bad the kids made a game out of moving the rain out of the little the tent. You know, when it bubbles into the tent, you know, so it doesn't crash on people. They made a game out of smacking the water out of the tent. It was, but it was wonderful. You know, it forced us all to be close. I definitely danked out the place by accident. It kind of blew back into the. It was towards the end though, so it was okay. So it was all right. Fuck it. We was already smoking, so. But it was great to see my family. Yeah. Rain. We're gonna avoid the rain next time. We're gonna go just somewhere else where it just doesn't rain, or it's
So
just.
y'all here?
No, just
We were
not.
here.
Don't wait 6 years.
Well, I mean, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like that too, but two for, you know what I'm saying, 2 for 2 is rained out. So we're just going to go somewhere where it probably just doesn't rain often. Maybe like they want California because they live in California, of course. So they're like, just come to California. But
That'd be nice.
now we need like a resort. It's a lot of us. It was half of us weren't even there. So, but that was dope. That was my weekend. That was my.
I'm great. I'm excellent. Happy to be alive.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
say
Speaking,
nothing bad after that.
I mean,
Right,
right. And speaking of California, you heard about what happened
Come on with
about
it.
the girl getting her throat slashed by the guy, some random white
Yeah,
guy that
yeah,
just like pulled
yeah.
up on her. Her and her sister
They just slashed her throat.
just slashed her throat, killed her, and injured the sister.
I actually wanted to. I was
Nia
actually gonna.
Wilson, if I'm not
Nia
mistaken.
Wilson. Yep.
Nia Wilson.
So you didn't hear about this?
Was
So
there something behind it?
random white. No, nothing behind it. Right. As of now, random white guy.
They still haven't found her.
Random white guy goes in, catches her at a train station at the BART station, stabs her and her sister up, cuts her throat, stabs her sister up. Sister survives, she dies. 18 years old, beautiful young lady. Again, this is a hyper aggressive, hyper violent male white masculinity at hand here, man. This is it's a bit much, man. I just no reason behind that we know of yet.
So they caught him? Like, he
No.
busted him?
No.
Oh, he
Did they? I
They
don't.
still haven't caught him yet.
Oh, no.
He is out. He's still out in the run.
I think they caught him.
They got him.
They got him?
They did.
Yeah, but the whole controversy was that like he walked away.
Yeah, he didn't run. He just casually strolled out of there and change. I mean, he had to change the clothes, ready to go. I mean, this was a well planned. I'm about to go stab. You know, I don't know. Now people were saying that.
Like a hate crime? Like a,
Well, people were saying that the boots that he were. This is one of the conspiracy things behind it. The boots that he was wearing were typically worn by neo Nazis. So in order to get your red laces, you got to go kill a black person or do something drastic to a person of another race, and that's how you get your red laces. Until then, you're white laced. That's their inside.
that's the thing.
It's a lot of those inside
So
things.
we see red laces on a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, they went hard. They
That's
went
like
hard to
a
get.
flag.
Well, I mean, that's what they're supposed to mean. You know, just like the teardrop is supposed to mean one thing, it means one thing in, one thing out. You know.
If it's filled in, if it's not filled in.
Right. I heard it was the teardrop mean you were in.
Listen, because I need to learn this stuff. Because I'm.
But yeah,
I'm
so that's so
confused.
basically he stabbed her. She died. Now the crazy,
Anything
not to say the worst part of her being stabbed was the reaction that the local. It's my first J today. I'm struggling. It was the local TV station's response. They found a picture of her holding what appeared to be a gun and put that on TV as the picture of the victim. That was as if her holding the gun was
The reason why she got her throat slit.
you know, justification for her being stabbed up at the train station while she was waiting to go about her business. Now, the funny thing about the gun in question was it was the fucking stupidest thing I've ever seen in the world. If you are black, you should not have a fucking handgun-looking cell phone case. So that's what it was. It was actually a cell phone case that she had, you know, posed to the, you know, the grip, the hand, the handle part would look like. But that's the narrative that they chose, you know, for
And that wasn't by accident.
a victim. She had now they said she had like 1,000 pictures on her
Right.
on her Facebook page, on her profile. I mean, or Instagram, wherever they pulled that picture, she had like 1,000 pictures. And just at a glance, them, you know how the news is, they just, you know, run up or, you know, whatever website I was looking at. I mean, you could just see a whole bunch of smiling, happy, vibrant, living life.
Individual. Her.
And instead, you pick the close up with her holding what appears to be a gun to further push the narrative that it's okay to go out here and randomly slash young black women's throats. This is what's going on out here.
You said California?
California. White. Oh, so now my hero of the day that goes along with this is Anne Hathaway. She's been calling out white privilege now. She's like, look, this is ridiculous. She's been calling out, you know, basically white people that just think that this is. See, look, this is the young lady here.
Oh, man.
Right. She didn't even live to regret her fashion choice right there. I mean, that's just. I mean, you know, this is 18 years old. Again, make you think about 18. 18. Oh my God. You know what I mean? But yeah, basically, she just basically Anne Hathaway's basically calling out the fact that as white people, you live comfortably. And generations go to her Instagram page. It probably blew up today, and just basically laid out the generations of us constantly fear for our lives on a daily basis. It's there's a different code that we have to go by. There's different things that our parents have to teach us when you're a certain. Right now, my son is 12. He's about to be 13, and right now he's still the police's friend. Right? He's still kind of, he still got the big head and the weird body, so he's not quite threatening yet. Although that doesn't matter on a dark night. He's game. He's right time, right night. But you have to teach them a certain, I know your friends out here running and jumping. He has a lot of, Caucasian friends. He goes to a private school, and I know you got a lot of buddies and all that, y'all, and they get to do and say and move a certain way, but you can't do that. This is the white privilege that Anne Hathaway's talking about. The fact that you're able to do things and that you're comfortable right now and that you don't have to worry about the police pulling up behind you, next to you. I don't even talk. I was walking my dog today. I don't even talk to police. I don't even say shit like, look, nope, we can't even shit right there, dude. Let's just go. I don't want to even stay here for a minute while they're standing here on the sidewalk. For real, I'm pissed off that you took this way to walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad that you turned this corner because now I can't turn around.
Right. Because it looks suspicious.
Right. So now I got to walk past them, and I really don't want any type of dealing. This is the whole type of, I just don't even want to be on the same block.
I think that's how everybody is feeling right now.
No, everybody is not feeling.
All the blacks.
Yeah. And it was crazy because for a while it was
colored.
It was strictly all the brown people.
The colors.
All the brown people, you know what I mean?
So, it's just,
It's funny for a stretch you always thought it was, your family was always, the boys had to worry. The boys had to worry. We're fair game. We are literally being hunted. We are literally, and then demonized by the media for being hunted.
Out of all the pictures, that's the picture they chose to put up of her, huh?
Yeah. If I show you, you'll be like, what the fuck? But this is her. They didn't choose this picture. They didn't choose a victim's picture. They choose something to make us, that. And then, when are we going to address the fact that this is just, it's a bunch of crazy white males. White women, what are y'all doing with y'all kids? I can't say white men, what are y'all doing to y'all kids? Because this is exactly what is going on in y'all household that y'all are being taught to. What page is telling y'all to do this? It's like a collective effort to just go out here and hunt down black people.
Well, I guess it's the neo-Nazis, as you stated. So, I don't think every white person is out there hunting, but,
This fish is rotten from the head. Like they say, this fish is...
It's a climate in the country right now.
This fish is, like I say about the Redskins and shit, this fish is rotten from the head. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it from there.
Don't talk about my Redskins.
I'm a Redskin fan.
Sure,
what we got? What do we got?
Oh, that's the one.
So this is the picture that they chose to show on the news.
That's the picture.
Right. Out of all the people out here and that work in that news station, nobody thought this is inappropriate.
Right.
But it's almost like like my pop says, you know what I'm saying?
This picture right
An apology. Right. An apology. What the fuck is an apology? It's already, the damage is done. You know what I mean? In an argument, watch what you say because you can't take it back.
I guarantee you they had to search for that too. They didn't.
Right.
Oh yeah, that wasn't. She didn't have a whole bunch of those type of pictures. She probably had some. Yeah, they definitely chose. That wasn't a random.
Remember with Trayvon Martin, they went through his joint and found pictures of him smoking weed.
But then my thing is, when they get me, this is gonna be my picture right here and shit. They're gonna have, it ain't gonna be that hard to find out on my page. But it's just, I don't know.
And what do that mean though? That I'm fair game because
I smoke.
What I smoke
but then you have pictures of these little. You got pictures of these white kids holding rifles. There's actually a video of a little white boy at a looks like a gun rally, and he knows how to chamber and clear an AR-15, and he can't be no more than 3. And the response to that is, aren't you so cute?
And she think he's early.
Yeah, early.
Oh my God, aren't you? Yeah,
he own guns and everything.
Yeah,
he's
just like they got your own fishing rod, they got their own guns and everything.
Yeah. But it's okay for them. It's patriotic for them.
35.
to have a gun.
Right
but
to
if
bear arms.
but if I had my son out there with a rifle or an AK-47 in the woods, they're gonna say, look at this thug. You know what I'm saying? Oh, another thug with an assault rifle. You know what I'm saying? Probably lives in Chicago. You know what I mean? Come on, young. What I mean, why?
Just like the picture, I guess they put of John Wall this week, right? From what happened?
What happened with John Wall? What he got arrested or something?
No, it was just a picture they posted from I guess what.
They're always going to give the most negative,
picture.
Picture possible for us. I mean, and it's. Well, I mean, you know what?
That was training camp. What was that? Summer camp.
But you know,
USA camp. Okay.
You know what's funny? They you don't always know how you look. You know how you feel.
Smacked.
You know how you feel, but you know how you know.
He looks smacked.
No, you know what's funny? When you're high and you look in the mirror, you open your eyes. I mean, you look, because you're going to look at something, so you give them the open eye. And so you're like, oh, I look fine and shit. I look fine and shit. Yeah, you look fine because you got your eyes open. So you turn around and get normal again, and your eyes drop. So, yeah, I mean, all those guys smoke. It's better than pills or whatever, But I mean, just the pictures that they choose. Even look at all of the every mass murderer, shooter, everyone that's done a mass shooting in the last whatever. They always give them a nice picture, or ride to Burger King to get something to eat real fast. I know that murder took a lot out of you. It's like a Whopper. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's just how it is.
Way to go, bud.
Yeah, way to go.
They give you your life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You're able to go out through the process, versus just killing you.
So I mean, unless
people all across the board.
Here, guy, put this vest on.
Yeah, put this vest on. Let's take you out safely. You know what I'm saying, and get you some McDonald's. Blowing up black people. It takes a lot out of you. I know you're probably starving.
We want you to live to get off.
Probably didn't eat when you were making those plans and stuff. So you know what I'm saying. Probably forgot to eat. It was very.
Make sure you live to stand trial. Get your fair trial.
So this was John Wall's picture here. This is John. But what is it?
Wrong with it? He just like he woke up to you.
What if they call him mid blink, or what if they call him? What if they?
He look
he
regular
doesn't.
to me.
He doesn't. Yeah.
He nappy-headed right now.
But he doesn't do. He never has his head. He never has. That's the thing. Like we can all blame that on Kobe. Kobe was the one that made the nappy bush popular.
The little bush.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
No. Not nappy. It's.
That's where we at.
I don't want to say nappy, okay? Because that's a terrible connotation amongst black people. No, what it is, it's an uncombed bush.
It's ungroomed.
It's uncombed.
Ungroomed.
Your bush don't
That's
get like
correct.
that unless you don't comb it. Like there's no way to. It's no way to. If you run
like that sometimes.
If you run a pick through that junk, that's a wake
You
up.
look fine to me.
As long as
I
you
love
look
John
fresh
Wall.
shape up.
That's what I'm saying. That's a wake up.
Fine.
He washed it.
Man, you can let the top do whatever.
Man, he washed it. He did like this before he
Just
went
as long
out.
as
You know what I'm
keep your
saying?
beard,
And that
I'm
was
okay.
the. That
Keep
was
your
the.
beard and
So you ain't a fan of no bed.
But
No bed.
boy.
Hey, yeah, no, you cannot look.
Boy.
Your sister told me one time. She said,
Boy.
"You cannot trust a black man without a mustache. If he don't have a mustache, he's not to be trusted. If you can grow facial hair, why would you shave it off? It's a battle that you just don't look. I don't like this shit. I'm gonna let everybody know. I don't like none of this shit. But it won't stop growing. It just won't stop. If I can transfer it from here
That thing off.
to here, oh my God, have you seen what I'm gonna bring my old military picture here, my old military ID. They didn't let me keep the ID, but I kept the picture. I went to the bathroom and cut the picture out because I was like, I would never ever again shave my mustache off. Like never. Oh my God, the space from here to here, this space, this much head, and I don't have, no bueno. No bueno. When I came home, my girlfriend was like,
Nah. That wasn't me, baby.
like imagine like having sex with somebody and during sex they're looking at you like a stranger and shit. Like it's weird, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Stop talking.
Weird, isn't it? Yeah. Nah, but it doesn't stop growing. Like I could cut like designs in it, but then this will start growing tomorrow. Like if I shave this off, like I'll literally have hair. If I do it in the morning, like by nighttime, you'll see it growing back. It's a battle that I just won't win. So the most I do is cut it down when it gets hot. But I hate this shit. I do. If I could give
Girls
this
love it, so leave it alone.
to somebody else.
Yeah, keep that thing. Don't ever
It's
cut that
annoying,
thing.
man. It's
You
hot.
gonna lose
Look,
your
people
girl.
don't tell you about that
Right,
shit.
right.
Them dudes walk around looking all cool. Your lips sweating, dog. It's sweat all up under here. I'm telling you the truth behind the beard. It's sweaty. It's hot. Your neck is hot. You know what I'm saying? Your chin is hot. It gets heavy. You can feel the weight after a while of it pulling on your. Yeah, I mean, hair has. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you had long hair, you could feel the
We have hair.
you can feel the wind blow through that shit. And it's no bueno, yeah. Nah. Then you get motherfuckers more plaited, more plaited. Nah. I hate this shit.
Whiskers.
Should be blow dry it.
Show me your whiskers.
You got to. And then it be tickling in your ears and shit.
You just a hairy.
I almost.
Hairy
Beast.
man.
I'm like my father and them was like up here where all that shit connect to all up here. And to, I just got
You
a
have
little.
bear.
I got a little bit of something going on, you know.
You
and
have
then,
wolf.
Nah, I ain't half of them. Probably like an eighth. You know what I'm saying? I'm like an eighth and shit. I just get angry during the full moon. This shit don't never happen though.
Speaking.
Just get moody. Just get moody.
Full
Yeah, just get a little moody.
Hey.
See how you
See what I'm saying?
Hey.
Hey.
I like that.
Hey.
Smooth.
Hey.
Real
Thank
smooth.
you.
If I had
And
a
the
hat,
moon
I'd
looks a
tip it
little
to you.
different, or it's
It looks
did
beautiful.
look
So
different.
Gorgeous.
tonight,
Gorgeous moon.
blood moon, blood moon.
Just blood.
They done stabbed the air. Now, I mean, blood moon. Such a negative. Get Anne Hathaway out of there.
I don't think it's negative. Blood.
Well, I mean, just the sound of. Okay, so what is it actually? It's a phenomenon whereby the moon in total eclipse appears reddish in color and is illuminated by the sunlight filtered and reflected on the Earth's atmosphere. So basically, an eclipse.
Refracted.
Boom. Sunlight bouncing off the moon through the atmosphere.
Or did. It did.
Not everywhere.
Yeah, like I don't think it's gonna cross over the US.
Yeah, it's not good. We're not going to see it here, but we're going to see it there. But the effect, there's supposed to be some super special effects going on emotionally, physically. Not physically. Nobody's going to turn into a werewolf and shit. Like I said, I just get angry and shit. Hey, I'm not against. We were just having a quick conversation before the show started. I'm not saying that shit isn't real. I'm not saying that it is real, but I'm open to it because I don't know. I don't know what a definitive answer on God, religion, creation. All of it makes some sense. All parts of it make some sense. A lot of it doesn't make any sense. Like, why the fuck ain't people still evolving? We're getting smarter, we're getting bigger, stronger, but that's more breeding. Thanks, slavery. This making us faster, stronger, but less evolution is still going on, I would say.
No, I think evolution is going on every day. I mean,
Look, we're not having superhumans. We're not having a third arm popping up or.
look at the technology, how these kids are absorbing this technology.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
just
they just
that's
pick-
technology.
start
Once.
swiping it, boo, boo, boo. Like it's the next thing, right? Like,
Yeah, but we're not going. Like monkeys aren't still evolving though. Like that's my thing about evolution. Like monkeys aren't still evolving. We don't have like a new race of human popping up. Like, oh, where the fuck you been? You know what I'm saying? Monkey man and shit. I mean.
Nah, I think just because we caught up in the mix of it, we ain't seeing it.
Right.
It's like,
You think the social media.
I mean, you
and
having
all
new
of that
creatures.
has
You having new
changed
creatures,
everything.
but I'm saying we're not going as far as human beings. We're getting smarter. We're getting faster. We're getting,
I think they're becoming more.
But we're not.
I
We're,
ain't comfortable.
business owners.
I ain't
think
comfortable
that's
monkeys.
coming. I don't know.
yeah. I'm not. I didn't. Yeah, monkeys. Nah. Now, if you go to the museums and you got this and that, you got all these different skulls to show that maybe
That's what I
whatever
do know.
tried a few times. Maybe there was other things that didn't survive, but yeah. Once modern man stepped up out of Africa, that was it. Ain't no more evolution. That was it. This is perfection right here coming out, and from that point on, we blended and all of that. But once that came out, once Africa birthed modern man, that was it. So I don't believe in evolution so much on where we are. I believe in like Darwinism. Eventually, you're gonna have to evolve to reach. You have to adapt. Yeah, there you go. I believe in adaptation, but I don't believe in evolution so much. Maybe cross breeding and all that type of stuff. And then religion, oh my God, don't even get me started on religion. Even if there is a God, where did he come from? I mean, nothing. You don't just get something from nothing. So, something had to start this world. I give it that. Something started this earth. It didn't just evolve from nothing. But who the fuck started that guy? You know what I'm saying? Or those guys? Or, was it guys before those guys? Or, I mean, is there another planet with some guys and they're worshiping other guys? I mean, what the hell is, so it being beyond my limited comprehension, I try not to comprehend. So I am open to, right. So with that being said,
the word.
So with that being said, I'm open to anything that could possibly make sense. Voodoo, religion.
It's here for a reason.
Yeah. I mean,
something.
And then there's there's a
had
real
an
narrative.
idea.
There's
That's
a real
what happened.
narrative out here that wasn't pushed by an organized I want to say religion for real, because for real the whole world was doomed by organized religion. So it was something that didn't. Whoever wins the war, whoever wins the battle dictates history. So religion won the battle every time. So that dictated a lot of what we do in the world. So I just don't know. It's past my comprehension. So I'm open to everything. So,
With
blood
that being
moon.
said,
Back to the blood moon. It's a little quick into the mind of the madness that is me. So it's supposed to our emotional, our emotion.
The radio.
Oh, that radio got you. I was staring at the buttons for a minute. It got you. How did you not see that giant radio over there? That is the biggest radio I've ever seen in my life.
Radio big as shit, man. I wish I could see this shit.
Yeah, let's get it, because that joint got us.
See this big ass radio.
That's a big ass radio. There's no other way to explain this shit. It's a big ass radio, yo. That's a big ass. That's like the CB4 big ass biscuit. That's a big ass radio, yo. That is.
It was up to that joint and kept on moving.
Right.
Didn't even pay attention.
Right.
That's crazy. Nah.
Wow. But so this blood moon is supposed to have our emotions, I guess, out of whack somewhat. They say.
Like
Retrograde. Like Mercury and Mars on retrograde.
Yeah. See, retrograde. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. That is like.
Grab the mic. Grab Tell us what you think you know
Well,
about this.
we have
and she's gonna correct you.
No, she's
later.
over there laughing. Hey, look, you know what's funny? So this is
She gonna
so we
correct
do
you. So tell
have
us
we
what
do
you
have
know.
we do have Miss Zayna Allen.
Zayna Allen, welcome back.
Welcome back.
She need a mic too?
Yeah, well, she'll be.
You're a friend.
coming back up
You're a
here.
friend of the show. You're a friend of the show now. You've been back twice. You're a friend of the show. She over there laughing, just like when I was trying to explain some shit last time. She was over there laughing at me and shit. So she over there laughing, shaking her head. You know what I'm saying? So we're probably doing it all wrong. But yeah, so that's what it says, man. Our emotion or whatever. So look, preachers, the sign of the end of the world. That's what they believe. This is the start to the kickoff. This is like get your chips ready. The game, the game's about to start. Grab your Bibles.
Like, is this the equivalent to like?
This is the apocalypse coming. This is the kickoff to the apocalypse. This was
What,
like
this moon?
that's what they say. This is like this is the equivalent. This is what preachers believe. They believe that this is like.
Is that how
what's
rare
that?
this is?
Are you ready for some football? Like they're kicking it off right now. Like get your seats together. Everybody got your nachos. Like the end of the world, apocalypse coming.
When was the last time this
Jesus will be back.
Is that serious?
Yeah, but no, it's not that serious. They've been calling for the end of the world for 8 years now.
Yeah, didn't they call this last solar eclipse
Yeah.
the apocalypse too?
Well, did they say the next one isn't for 75
20,
years
yeah.
or some shit like that? Or was
When was the last?
2000 was. I thought.
Huh?
When was the last?
I don't know.
But you say the next one ain't for another 75?
Or something like that, right?
It's
Basically,
like
not in our
2100
lifetime.
something.
The last one wasn't, and then it's not going to be another one in our lifetime. It's basically what they.
April.
saying- I feel like
It
they say that about
says.
something
I don't know if
every
this
time,
is
every time
exactly
something happens.
right, but it says April
last time was the
'99.
Right. Last time probably something was gonna happen.
Yeah, nothing happens, man. This is us trying to interpret some shit that wasn't for us to be really interpreted. It was just we're just trying to find a reason to make me buy water and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no more water. I have water. We're fine. I don't need Band-Aids. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Remember Y2K?
Yeah.
My aunt bought, no lie, my aunt had like a whole wall the guys on my block were bringing in water for like 30 minutes. Like it was, hey, bring some water. It was like to the point where for the whole summer, you could not deny that you had water in your house. It was like, yeah, get us some water, son. You'd be like, nigga, you got water, dog. You got 100 cases of, literally 100 cases of water, and nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Yeah,
I couldn't deny people water for like.
How she get all that water home?
She had a truck,
my
and she
God.
literally was making trips. I love them, but my mom's side are kind of like hoarders, but they don't hoard like bullshit. They hoard like
Water.
boxes of crackers or something. Like,
Canned goods and
I got a million granola bars. Like, you want a granola bar? Like, take a box. Like, you know.
Ice cream.
Oh, I told you about ice cream. Oh man, they had a deep freezer, 7 foot tall junk. Not big tall dumb junk. You open it up. So I come home one day from school. My aunt's eating ice cream. She's sitting there eating. I'm like, oh, ice cream. She's like, hey, you want some ice cream? I'm like, yeah. She's like, look in the freezer. There's nothing I want. I'm like, fuck that shit. Don't worry about it. She's like, no, some ice cream downstairs. I go downstairs. It's literally, I'm not even going to exaggerate. Got to be at least 50 half gallons of ice cream. Like, I mean, to the point where you don't want any ice cream. Like, I could get, fuck it. I don't even want ice cream no more. Like, it's overwhelming. Like, that's the kind of people they are. They're
like
not
ice cream
hoarding. Nah, my stomach won't allow it.
The non-dairy.
Non-dairy? I don't want to go non-dairy. Like, I don't want a non...
Either real.
Yeah,
I got a strawberry flavored one that's from one brand that's delicious.
I can't. Like, literally, if I drink some milk, like, you going to know in a couple minutes. And then tonight, everybody's going to know it. And in the morning, like, as soon as my body, like, it's over, I'm going to be in the bathroom in pain. Like,
But I do the
grown man's like, it got old in my body. It literally happened overnight. Like, my body was like, no. One day I was eating ice cream all night, and then the next morning, I was doing that shit for like months, years, and shit just ice creamed out. And then one day, not even finally realized, my body was like, no more. Like, you hit your limit for your lifetime. Like, you hit your lifetime limit, buddy. No more ice cream for you. And ever since then, milk. I mean, halfway through a bowl of cereal, like, I don't eat anything. I don't really, except for cheese. I can't cut cheese, man. I'm like the vegans and shit.
Cheese, I can do ice cream. I can't do milk though. You know what I mean? Milk or jive. Same thing you said though. Like, it's not bubble guts.
So even if you dip your cookie in it,
That's how I'm making noises and shit. You can hear it across the room and shit. Fuck was that? You trying to talk loud and shit real fast. You be like, yeah, so yeah, trying to move and shit, trying to hold you. Yeah, so no, I don't do. But back to
the moon, the blood.
They say it's supposed to be like me releasing, right? I'm supposed to be just be releasing my inner feelings and shit. So maybe that was just want everybody to know why I don't, deep down secret why I don't eat.
I feel good.
Emotionally, you feel good. So yeah, so emotions are supposed to be on high tonight.
Feel good.
Well,
Happy to be
we forgot
alive.
to mention the Beyonce concert, so it's gonna be crazy.
Beyonce concert. Like, goddamn about Beyonce's concert.
I don't care either, but I'm just
Especially when I don't have tickets and shit. If I had tickets, I could.
Well, you should find some tickets for tomorrow. But
Find some tickets for tomorrow.
yeah.
How much money you think I got?
You
What's
got
wrong
like
with you?
What, 24 hours to find.
One of us gonna have to give her one of our kids.
Not worth it.
So I guess
See, there
we
you
ain't
go.
going.
I only got one, so this is just
why
not
would
a
that
good.
be-
If I had
why would
multiples,
that be-
I
then
can't
maybe.
spare any.
Like if I had like a stupid one or something, I'd be like, you can take that one and
A
shit.
stupid one.
He's
Oh,
strong.
God,
He's strong.
no.
As, he's strong as hell,
Not
but
a-
I don't know what
he ain't
you're
too
talking
sharp.
about.
You know what I'm
Stupid
saying?
one.
I don't know what
You got to
you're
make sure
talking
you
about.
turn the lights off.
I'm
and
gonna
everything.
sacrifice that one over there in the corner.
He good for y'all work. You know, he's strong
I
and
didn't hear
shit.
anything he said.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I only got one, so he's a brilliant young man, smarter than his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
Rain or shine, they not give a fuck.
No Facebook Live.
It's supposed to rain too. It's supposed to rain.
For real. Everybody gonna have to join on Facebook.
It's supposed to rain.
7:30. Started at 7:30
It was supposed to. Is it tonight or tomorrow?
tonight. It's tonight and tomorrow.
Tonight and tomorrow. It's
So
supposed to
if you
rain
miss
tomorrow,
tonight,
so
You should get
you lucked up if you had your tickets for tonight because it ain't that bad. You just got soggy seats and shit. But if your ass wet, that's all right, you know. Everybody's ass is wet, so it's cool. But if you got tomorrow, it's supposed to rain, so I definitely feel for you.
Just be safe, okay? Be safe. Be aware of your surroundings. That's all I'm
All right, so
Shootings.
in honor of the blood moon, we're getting all sidetracked. In honor of the blood moon, I thought we'd have Miss Allen come back and do a another reading. Although, and one of my my manager was really pissed off that I didn't do a live reading. She was really upset.
She wanted you to do one?
Yeah, I don't. And somebody else was like, "Why didn't you get a reading? What you scared and shit?" I'm like, yeah, I am. I told her that before. I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrified, but I'm gonna get one, and we're gonna get her to explain the effects on the blood moon on our.
Clear up everything.
Everything that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know she's over there like, these motherfuckers stupid as hell. So we're gonna. You're laughing. So we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna find a light for this, which is in my hand, and be right back.
Quick break.
Quick break.
Jones since 22, 24, 26, 32 ounce pretty blue. Stuff in your puppy, snuffing with my fuck stick. 22 cent booty pick, 24 make movie flick, 26 mile high club, 3 Sims in the bathtub, Geechee for the lap up. Pray to God you meet each other in the mall or something. Ex used to hate me, cause I fucked her best friend. She wanted to be a lesbian, me too. Fat bitch on the E2, back boom on E2, beat you, slide to your one walls. Ebony, POV, met you on Pornhub. Hashtag all cats, fat ass no water. Book is money daughter. Ow!
After 13 shows, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is. So we are here with Ms. Zayna Allen, tarot card extraordinaire,
Thank you.
spiritual healer, right? Told you you're a friend of the show. It's here.
I'm
now.
glad you're not afraid this time.
Oh,
Yeah, all the fear
well,
has gone away.
Well, I have to almost, called it back for this. So, explain to us the blood moon and its spiritual effects.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
But I do study like the astrology weather, and what he was saying earlier is actually right. Like there's a lot of retrogrades going on. So Mars is in retrograde. It's been in retrograde since like July. And Mars is like the planet of sex and chaos, basically. So a lot of people for the past month, like libido energy been low. So a lot of people either been breaking out with like no sex drive, a high sex drive, or a lot of sexual problems. Some people been getting a lot of conflict with old lovers. A lot of the past has came up in the previous month because Cancer season is like was all about relationships and like letting go, because Cancers don't not let go, unfortunately. So it was like teaching everybody like what we need to let go of to move ahead. But we also was really serious, and like right now the Leo energy just want us to have fun and like stop working so hard. Just make time for play. Like stop being your worst enemy. And so right now all of those energies are like really, really intense right now. And Mercury just went into retrograde, so a lot of like technology is failing. Like I cracked my screen yesterday, and my phone was glitching the day before that. So like a lot of things, a lot of miscommunication, a lot of people getting offended easily. So a lot of things are getting intense.
I've noticed that a lot of.
Oh, don't ever drive during Mercury retrograde. It's the worst.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, car accident. Yeah, I've been kind of going through, an over emotional. I just don't understand what the hell is going on.
So it really is like really apocalyptic because a lot of newness is coming. So I've been meeting a lot of new people and a lot of new opportunities and projects, but we have to let go of the past. At this point, most of what we're supposed to let go is already gone. So yeah, that's really what the moon is intensifying. Yeah, kind of is the end right now for us. Like we really are becoming a new like world and a new way of thinking, because the old bullshit don't even matter at this point. It don't.
So shake it all off. Start new.
Yeah, let all them shitty people go. Stop crying over your ex, over your friendships that failed. If you ain't getting none, go find something new. All that, you just let it go.
All right.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to keep talking so we don't have to get to these cards. They're standing.
Let's get to it.
You found
Cause
me.
Come on.
And you still afraid.
I didn't. Well.
We still got to talk about whatever she pulled, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how many am I pulling? Am I shuffling? Should I shuffle?
You could shuffle.
Up to you.
Go ahead.
Huh? It wasn't my cards last week. This is my life we're dealing with now. That was who went last week?
Last time it was me.
Boom, your life. You know what I'm saying?
Stop
it was
procrastinating.
cool, and I cared about the reading.
Just shuffle the cards.
Go ahead. I'm good.
That's not a shuffle.
You said I didn't need to shuffle, right? Last week you said it didn't matter if I shuffled or not. I could just pull them, right?
So pull it.
I remember. I don't be that stoned. I touched them a little bit. I'm gonna touch them. We got rub them.
So we're just going through a 3-card for you: the past, the present, and the future.
I mean, what's the difference now? What would a 5 card? If 3 is past, present, future, what's 5?
It's just a basic reading.
Okay.
3-card spread.
Let's get it. Watch, it's gonna be light. See, then she said before that I got the High Priestess.
Yep, the first card is the High Priestess in your past.
The what?
Priestess.
High priestess.
Mm-hmm. In the Santeria, she'll be your Maya. She's the gatekeeper, like the middle point between the spiritual world and the physical realm.
Is it a reason why it's a BJ right there? Because I could always use one of those.
It's a
That's what my card is telling me. I'm gonna get a BJ here. That's what it says there. It says 2 up there. So do I get like 2 BJs? Is this guaranteeing that? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All up for interpretation, maybe.
I don't even.
Hey.
Look, I was say I don't even know.
Hey.
But I know about you in this card.
One is okay. Go ahead.
All right. So in your past, you recently were struggling with your intuition and like seeing things beyond what you understand, basically. So now you're learning to go within yourself and like the things you don't understand. You're starting to allow life to figure it out for you. That confusion of the unknown or that fear of it is no longer being as scary for you. You might start having more clear dreams, more clear visions. But only until you block them out. But you recently was like really disconnected with your spirituality for a while. Like you was really running away from it in a huge sense. So That's in your past. What led you up till today? Kind of like you ready to move forward. You ready to let the emotional baggage go. You got the 8 of Cups. It's all about leaving behind what meant a lot to you. It's okay, I obtained everything that I've always wanted. That mean a lot to me, but is this really it? The next step requires me to sacrifice all of it. And you realizing to get to that next higher level of what true fulfillment is, I must walk away from my own ego trip. I must walk away from my own desires now. I got them, but now it's time to keep going. The 8 of Cups. And where this is about to lead you.
Oh, shit. Death. No, I just like to...
It can always change. The Wheel of Fortune, which is one of the major cards. With great power comes great responsibility. So now that you know better, you have to do better. You realize with age that luck is based upon your own perception, not what's really happening. You can always see the good in everything or the bad. Same with the whole lactose situation you was just talking about. You know better now, so you know to stay away from dairy. But if you keep going back to dairy, you're going to keep getting sick and making it worse for you. But that comes with maturity and realize that life isn't happening to you, but that you are making your life happen. And with that wisdom, you're going to be more prosperous in your future the more you master that skill in your life. So if you want more, you have to do more. If you feel like life is against you, then it will be against you.
Okay. I mean, now, it does apply to some shit, but couldn't that fit with anybody?
And that's why it's only the 3 cards spread.
Well, I mean, of course. You know what I'm saying?
This can apply to literally everyone. The 3 card spread is the most vaguest reading because it's the simple one. It's the past, present, and future. That's the free reading. Now, if you want the intense birth chart reading that takes like 50 minutes, that's a whole different conversation.
Birth chart. So what moon and what house and all that other
houses,
stuff.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I actually bought a book to try to figure it out, and by the time I got through the book...
Very interesting.
I was more confused than when I started. I was like, what the hell just happened? You ever read something and then you get to the end and you didn't retain anything? It was like, what the hell was... It's a lot of moons and stuff. I don't know whose moon and whose house.
It's a lot.
It does on some... It does hold some weight on some level. I'm not going to knock it. Especially the 2 BJs. Yeah, I mean, but... it could, here I'm denying it. No, I mean,
well, it's a 3
everything you said, though, everything you said did apply on some level of,
Yeah, you seem more intellectual based. So, like, you doubt things that don't make sense. I mean, that's what the intuition is all about.
You got to show me. You got to show me Jesus, man. You got
but
to show
that's
me
what
the
the
pancake,
high priest
man.
is all about. It's about the unseen, the things you can't see. So, maybe.
And I'm not knocking the unseen, but I just, I just can't base anything on what I can't see. I just...
That's why love is so ambiguous to people.
Tangible. That's dope, though. That's dope. I got to come get an in-depth, I guess my birthday might... Would my birthday matter and all that type of...
It depends on the reader.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't sound good for somebody. Somebody's getting left in the dust. Somebody. That's what it seems like here.
Whatever you holding on to, it's time to let it go. Maybe it's the beard.
Nah. This can't. Hey, look. Only way I get rid of this. I gotta like. It's got to be like a charity thing, or or I get rid of that. I would go creepy man I would go creepy police officer with just a mustache before I shave it off. Like the mustache, like I would go porn stash before I go no stash. I swear I would.
What's that?
Just a mustache. That's just porn stash.
Porn stash.
Yeah, just all porn stash, thick, mustache. I would do that and maybe keep this before I do.
That's porn before Pornhub.
Yeah. That's videotape porn.
Yeah.
That's
you gotta before dare.
You got that's you gotta rewind.
Triple dog dare.
Yeah.
Somebody got to come up with something big. I do it. I mean,
triple dog dare you.
I just wouldn't come out of the house.
Not even shave it off. Don't shave it. Just make it real thin. Bring it all the way down.
I've had all of those in my. I've had
like
somebody
creepy
try to,
thin guy.
I've had somebody try to give me the Zorro joke. The Don Juan joint,
Just don't get the Hitler drink.
I've had the joints that look like it's
Like
not connected up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a little right here, and then it's just a weird little. Yeah,
You've been letting people fuck you up.
I mean, I'm 35, so I've been getting, and I've had a mustache since I've been 8. So it's been a,
Right.
I got laughed out. I got laughed out in elementary school for shaving my mustache in 5th grade. I got laughed out. What the hell? My best friend Justin Griffey at the time, he said, and I quote, "What the hell is going on with your face?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "I don't know. It's something weird about it or something." And all day he just kept looking at it.
And you figured it out.
And during lunch, he was like, "Did you shave your mustache off?" I didn't know you had a mustache. I was like, yeah, well,
Oh,
so I've always had a mustache.
You the one like you was in high school in the 5th grade.
No, I didn't look old. I just had a mustache. It was because it was weird. I never looked old. I just baby face with a mustache. As weird as that is. It didn't. When I look back on my pictures and shit from high school and stuff in junior high school, I was like, what the hell? How did you ever think you looked old enough to go in there and buy alcohol? How? Stupid ass IDs and shit. Buying fake IDs from Georgetown.
Fake IDs was easy back then.
Yeah, but it didn't look good. I mean, if you think about what you look like then, you don't look 20 anything. You look 12.
You look desperate.
It's the age where you look younger than you actually are. You're like going
the
up.
fake ID is more so for the person that's taking it.
Hey, I just need something. Just hand me something.
It's up to if they cool enough on that. Like, they know it's fake. Like, but are you going to be pressed enough to say, like, dude, I'm not taking this?
Some people are.
Like, just give me the fucking beer.
I put alcohol with a fake ID and a private school, high school shirt on. Yeah.
You ain't
Did I ever have a fake ID?
Didn't think to
like,
put a
to
hoodie
say
on
I
or
was
nothing? No.
older than what I was? Like, did I
Most
ever
people
do
just
that?
use their siblings' ID.
These youngins now, though, and I'm the oldest, these youngins now, they
I
look 35
remember having to
and
do
shit.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we look like kids back in the day. They don't look like kids anymore. They look like big-ass adults. I'm knocking your 13 or 14-year-old son out. Why is he 6'5"? I mean, I'm sorry. He's 6'5" and 200 pounds. I got to knock his big dumb ass out, his big young ass out. I can't sit here and debate.
When we were kids, we would walk to the neighborhood liquor store in Southeast, and we would let the neighborhood crackhead buy our liquor for us, and we'll pay him $5, and he'll just go about his day.
Yeah, I had that one friend with the mustache.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that was you.
Yeah. No, we had a security guard in Georgetown used to buy our liquor. He was like, I guess, man, he was hanging out with kids. It was kind of pervy. But he was like, I'll buy you liquor and stuff. And he would, want to talk to us for a little while and drink with us. And it was weird, man.
He was pervy.
It was kind of creepy when you think back on it. But he bought our liquor for us. But yeah, we were normal sized children though. We weren't, I think I might have been the first generation where I remember like, holy shit, these kids are huge. When I went to school, it was like I went to Jeff, and it was like, holy shit, these are like adult people, like,
They'd be looking grown.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was a little kid. I was a normal sized kid my whole life. I wasn't a giant
If I
kid.
could grow up eating that curry out.
Ooh,
Had to do it.
Roids.
that was my life.
That was it. We was it's huge, man. Hey man, I appreciate it in high school though, cause the dances and shit doesn't make them cheeks, man. I mean, it bred, and then I guess we all eating the same thing. White girls are big. Everybody's big now.
That is true.
Everybody's big. We're all eating the same bullshit now. I mean, to a certain extent. So even if you eat healthy, you're still eating the same healthy bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna eat this shit. Like I always say, you're gonna eat this shit with sugar, or you're gonna eat this shit with salt. One way or the other, you're gonna eat this shit. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna
Don't
take
eat.
it? Hey, don't eat. You're gonna die.
Just drink water and
That
smoke.
is true.
There was a lady on Wife Swap who went out in the morning. I be watching some wild shit.
Don't listen to me.
600-pound life wife. She goes out in the morning to get her food from the sun. She goes outside and just stands in the field
That's some
with
broke
her
shit.
hand, with her hands down in her hand. But now that's ridiculous. You say what?
Nope.
That's vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
That's not gonna fill
Early
your
in the
stomach.
morning.
It's not gonna fill your
Get your
stomach.
vitamin D.
Well, your stomach is sounding like mine off the milk and shit. You know what I'm saying? Go outside and stand. Next time your kids say they hungry, tell them go stand outside.
Open your mouth. Close it.
And then now they dehydrated, come back in the house.
Go stand outside in the backyard and shit and get full till you get full. Hey,
But you can train yourself to survive on less, though.
Not sunlight.
That you can do, though.
Oh,
That is true.
You don't have to eat as much as you probably think you need to eat to survive.
That's true. That's
or every day.
No, right, exactly. Not every day. Not 3 times a day. Everybody's different. Like,
I eat all day, though.
That don't work for me.
I eat all day
As you
long.
get
I don't
older,
eat
you
a
realize
meal. I
certain
don't
stuff
really
don't
do
work.
meals and shit. I just, I break my meal down over the course of like 3 hours. Eat a salad, eat some French fries, eat a sandwich.
I don't even have time to eat like that.
I eat all the time. I eat all day. I just ate something over there. I'm gonna go home and eat something else, and then I'm gonna eat again. I eat all day long.
You my hero. I have to find
Well, I mean, that's
time
why you
to
gotta.
eat.
That's why I look. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat. I burn a lot of calories. My metabolism always running, so.
Because you always eating. See, I need to learn how to eat.
Always. Well, I'm about to go home. We're almost out of time. I'm going to go home and then cuss a whole lot of people out, telling them I'm leaving them off. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and trim the fat when I get home.
Cut the beard.
No. If y'all could come up with something good, a reason why I would do it, like I said. But I just wouldn't leave the house for the beard to be back. The mustache, it takes actually longer for the mustache to grow than a beard.
Really?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, I look extra creepy and shit.
Yeah, that's scary.
Next week, if I can find my old military ID, I'm gonna bring it in. It's a little picture. It's terrible, yeah. It's terrible. I can stand next to you somewhere you wouldn't even know it was me.
You got that lip.
It's a long ass lip, man. It gets like this long when you shave the mustache off. See, the mustache is the illusion, right? The mustache makes you think that it's only this big, right?
I know that lip.
But when you shave it, it's actually like looking at somebody
When
different.
you realize
it's
it's
like
already space above.
It's like
It's already space above the mustache already.
Like on Beetlejuice, the way it's stretched out, it's like that. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's going to elongate
You
the
could write
space
a
that's already
poem.
there.
You could write a haiku on between my nose and my upper lip, and then it's just not a good. It's a big mustache, man.
You're fine. You're
I got
fine.
the Tom Selleck thing going on now.
You're fine. You're fine.
All right. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna sit here at 10 o'clock. Y'all gonna be, who the fuck is this guy? And shit. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. And I got like a longer head, and it's just not a good. It's no bueno.
Butter rum.
Yeah.
But to rum.
From this angle, I could not. Yeah, I'm still holding on to this mustache, not being convinced. I'm your man C.
Jen Strong, lover of life, that's me.
She man Chef Wagon from the side.
And our friend of the show now, no longer a guest. She's a natural, Miss
Zayna Allen.
Miss Zayna Allen.
And this has been the
Epitome of a
one.
woman. Check her out. Get your reading. If I don't call, if you don't hear from me or you get a block number, just know you were the fat that I trimmed and shit. Just
You know what?
oh man, y'all have a great weekend.
Two Real Radio.